Yeah, we're definitely getting rid of the light. What? Come on in. Let's go. All right, we're actually gonna change that front door. So we're not gonna get a new front door. We're gonna sand this bad boy down, strip it back, probably paint her a nice bold color. I'm not gonna reveal that just yet, but keep the handle.
Maybe you can vote on it.
Maybe you can vote on it. We might have some colors that you can pick. So we're probably gonna keep the glass because that's original and the handles, but the rest of it, all gonna get stripped back and painted. So that's the first change. The next change are these lights that I love to swing on. We're gonna keep those to begin with probably, but then down the track we might change them to LEDs because I'm not a huge fan of the chandeliers. Also, there's a vent in the middle of the living space. No idea why you would need a vent in your living room. Maybe you're cooking up a storm while watching the block, but we're not going to do that, so the vent's going to have to go. That's probably the big changes up top. We're going to paint everything, so all of these walls, all of the VJ, all the ceilings, all going to get some paint and some love. We're going to keep these nice massive windows which give us heaps of light in here. Put some curtain rods along the top so we can have a bit of privacy from the neighbours, but also still get really good light into the living space. Now moving down to the floors, you can see that there's some gaps and there's some holes in the floors, and there's actually this chipboard here on the other side. So under here is the old decking. We're going to rip back all the floors, use a sander, clean them up, fill them up and polish them, so hopefully they come up nicely. Any floors that we can't repair, we will try and get replacements for so that we can keep the timber floors throughout the house. And on the sides where there aren't timber floors, we're probably going to do some laminate vinyl running the opposite direction to separate the spaces. Well, we've been watching some girls at Three Birds Renovations for a little while, and they seem to use a colour a lot that we quite like called white on white. So we're planning on doing everything white on white. Ceilings, the walls, not the floor, but all the trims, and we'll probably do gloss around the door frames. So white on white gloss. We might do the ceilings at natural white, but we haven't decided yet. So there'll kind of be two or three colour tones, and definitely do gloss on all of the trims. This little room, so we're going to clean out the door on the way in. Keep all the nice old sturdy doors. They don't make doors like this. They don't make doors like they used to. So keep the nice sturdy door. Keep all the original hardware. Definitely going to keep this desk. We love that you can set up a monitor, a laptop here, and plenty of room to work and study. These windows definitely need a clean, some greasing, some paint removal, because they're currently not opening in all of the rooms. So tighten those windows up and brighten this room. And this cupboard over here, we're going to add some shelves. So it's currently a, I don't know, it used to be a cupboard for hanging clothes, but we're going to put some shelves in here all the way down so you can have a plant and some books, you know, because knowledge is important. So put your books here, and you got to have the plants up there as well. So I'm thinking like, I don't know, maybe a monstera from outside, a little monstera leaf hanging down, things like that.
Is that the only plant name you know?
That's the only plant name I do know. Monstera and I don't know.
You tried.
So we're probably going to put a desk in the at the windows there because it's got nice light onto the backyard. And we're not sure whether we're going to keep this cupboard or not. So this is obviously an addition to the house with the old exterior wall being there, but we may or may not keep this. We'll have a look as we start doing demo and go from there. We're also going to keep this little pantry here, this old school pantry, and probably put it in our living room as a display shelf. So Em has plans for cleaning up all the rusted handles, stripping back the paint off this, and giving it some new life. We might even pull out some of the drawers so that you have some open shelves to display things on. But it's a really amazing piece that they've left here with the house, and we're hoping that we can give it some new life. All right. Let's take a look in the second bedroom. This room really needs the feeling of more space. It's small, so to do that, we're going to open the space up by, again, covering it in white on white, floor to ceiling, and probably not going to put curtains on this bedroom because we're going to not use it for a bedroom, maybe a YouTube studio. We'll see about that. We're going to use this space probably as a multi-purpose space, so for storage and not much else. So if we can make it feel bigger, the better. And Emily really wants to keep this row, so we're not sure if it'll stay here or if it'll move somewhere else, but it needs a bit of repair work. As you can see, it's chipped in some places, but all in all, it's in pretty good nick for its age. So another lovely little piece that we get to keep with the house. Here's where we get to make some big changes to the house. So there's going to be lots of work to do in here, but it's going to make a big impact. So welcome to the kitchen. Ripping out these bench tops. We're going to get rid of all the old tiles. We're unsure whether we're going to put in a new kitchen frame or whether we're going to keep this old frame and work with what we've got. But at least we're going to strip everything back and paint it, or put a whole new cupboard section through here. And add a dishwasher under this space to the left. Probably put in a new sink as well, and have cutting space over here. We're going to rip off the old, I don't know what you call this.
Shelf.
Yeah, shelf, but it was obviously a housing for their cooktops back in the day. So we're going to rip out this old section. Probably still keep the oven here and the pantry right next to it. And we decided not to extend the cupboard space out here because it's more work, and we're thinking that it's easier to access these shelves if we leave this space open. Coming to the other side, fridge is going to stay in the same spot. We're going to redo all the floors in here. We're not sure how good the timbers are underneath, given that there's a fair bit of damage, but we're hoping that we can replace some of the timbers. Once we rip up this corkboard, the damage is only in this section where there's been dripping from a fridge previously. Again, we're going to rip out this shelf here, and anything up this high on both sides kind of makes the space feel like it's smaller than it needs to be. And instead, we're going to have shelves either side of the window at about shoulder height to display cups, and beneath that we're going to have a rack where you can hang mugs and hooks and things like that. The window obviously needs repair. There's a nail holding the window closed, but that should be it for this space. Now for the bathroom. So I'm not going to risk standing in there again, but basically the whole bathroom needs to be gutted. It's going to be floor to ceiling tiles. So Emily's picked out a couple of terrazzo looking tiles, which are beautiful, and we're thinking either grey on the floor and grey up the wall as you walk in, and white either side, or grey on the floor and 3 walls of white terrazzo tiles, which are 300 by 600, so they're nice they're nice rectangle squares. They're rectangular tiles which will lay vertical, so not horizontal. So as you walk in, you feel like the space increases up. Because really this bathroom is 4 quadrants. It's a toilet, shower, a sink, and a way to walk in. So we're going to gut the whole place, we've got the whole bathroom, do a new walk-in shower with a frameless glass, a new vanity which is on the end so you can look out the window rather than get stuck looking into the corner, do a whole new toilet, and refinish the floors and the walls with tiles. We're probably going to keep the ceiling as is. Whether we can repair it or not remains to be seen, but if we can keep things, we will try to do that, as it will save us both time and money. So very excited to get a whole new bathroom which we can move into this place and enjoy. So that's the plans for the bathroom. On through to the master bedroom. The bed is planning on going here. There's 2 power points either side, which is great, so less electrical work that needs to be done. Again, painting everything white on white. These VJs are going to look sick once they're painted, and it's really going to freshen the room up. In terms of this space, the light, we'll look to change to LEDs down the track, or maybe add a ceiling fan in here, and an air conditioner. The cupboard we're probably going to leave open plan. Take all these old doorknobs off, or I don't know what you call them, latches, that were on the old doors, and leave this open. Paint all of it white except for these timber drawers, and that'll make the drawers really pop with the white cabinetry in behind. And coming around to the favourite space to finish off inside is plans to put a cushion on this bay window, and Em's going to try and custom build her own cushion, or I don't know if you could call it build, custom sew together her own cushion that neatly fits this space, so she can sit in here, put her feet up, read a book, and enjoy all the renovations that have been finished in this little house. Hey guys, thanks for checking out our video with our renovation plans in this little house. If you have any ideas or thoughts on things that we can change in this place, leave a comment down below and let us know what you think. Also subscribe, also like, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye. I need the best light for my face. You should know that you always need to look at the window
Oh my
for
god.
the best light.
Right in the face.